My name's Daya Taylor. I'm with Ananda Sangha, and our good friends at Kama asked me to speak about some of the benefits of meditation or different aspects of our life that help make our life work better. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is that solutions lie within us. We're always out looking for people to give us the answers of what we should do. Like if I have a big decision to make, I might go to my family members or all my friends, or maybe someone would go to have their tarot cards read or go to an astrologer. What should I do? I have this big decision. But then almost all the time, the best person to ask, the best way to find the solution is from within. We need to go within. And you know, when you think of how you make decisions sometimes, you may be thinking, what should I do? What should I do? And you're looking up and you're scrunching your eyebrows and your forehead is a little tense. And what are we doing? We're looking up. Why do we automatically look up? Because this place right here, this frontal lobe of the brain, is our seat of concentration. This frontal lobe of the brain, if we develop it, gives us increased clarity, increased calmness, helps us to make better decisions. When we develop the frontal lobe of the brain, our relationships improve. At work or at home, our stress level goes down and we're able to control our reactions. So it's a good idea to develop this area of our brain. Now, do we think it's a surprise that for millennia, the yoga masters have been gazing up at this place? Have you seen pictures of saints when they're gazing up? It's because they know the secret tool of the spiritual eye, which is another name for this area. Spiritual eye, third eye, Agya chakra, important spiritual center here. We want to develop it. So one of the ways we can develop it is by fixing our gaze so it goes through the spiritual eye, as if it's going out into the distance. Because if we try to just cross our eyes and look at the point between the eyebrows, we're going to get a headache very, very quickly from the tension. So one of the ways that we gaze up at the spiritual eye is that we hold our arm up at about a 45-degree angle, and I'm gazing up now at my thumb. And as I gaze up at my thumb, I have no tension in my forehead, but I close my eyes and I'm still gazing up at a point in the distance. Now I can pull my hand down and I'm still gazing up. Another way you can do that is just pretend that you're gazing up at a distant mountain peak, or you're gazing up at a sunset. You have no tension in your head when you're gazing up at a sunset. And the reason I'm talking again and again about tension in the head is because it's the number one complaint for people when they try to develop this area of their brain by gazing up. They feel that they have tension. So I'm trying to explain how you gaze up without tension. So then, the other way to find the solutions that lie within you is that we need to center our energy. We need to still our minds from so many restless thoughts. And we also want to calm our heart. We don't want our heart overly biased from attachments or desires. We want our open heart to be able to just receive the correct answer, the right decision. And so we use meditation practices or certain techniques to help us center our energy, calm our heart, still our mind, and gaze up. These are all very, very simple techniques, and you can do them in a very short period of time. So we'll just do some of those right now. And then at the very end of this practice, we will gaze up and we will ask ourselves a question. So to center ourselves, let's just start by drawing our energy up and down our center by just a simple pranayam energy control. As we inhale, energy rises up our center. As we exhale, energy descends. As we hold the breath, we can be gazing up, like I just explained, at the spiritual eye, at the point between the eyebrows, to also create a focus and a magnet here. So let's just practice that together. We're going to use our bellies while we inhale so we get a long breath. So let's slowly inhale together, use our belly, and as we inhale, energy is rising up our energy spine to the point between the eyebrows. Let's hold the breath, gaze up without tension here to the same count, and now let's exhale. And as we exhale, visualize with the mind's eye the energy as it descends the spine and our belly is contracting. Again, inhale, belly expanding, energy rising. Hold the breath, gaze up. Exhale, energy descending, belly contracting. Again, inhale. Now by bringing energy up and down the spine, we're strengthening our center. We're bringing our energy now to a focus at the spiritual eye as we hold. And then exhale slowly. Now just do 2 or 3 more rounds on your own, at your own rhythm. Maybe that wasn't your perfect rhythm. Just using the simple pranayama, we're centering our energy. We don't want it flying outside of ourselves. We're bringing it into our center. A few more rounds. And also while we do this, we're harmonizing the breath with our mind. We're calming the breath and we're calming our mind. We're coordinating them together, harmonizing them. And now let's stop this practice with one last inhalation with the nose and 3 exhalations with the mouth. And now bring all our concentration and awareness up to the spiritual eye, the way I was explaining it earlier. No tension in the forehead. And just gaze up. And as you gaze up, feel that you're projecting your energy out into the infinite. And you're asking a question of infinite wisdom. And that question might be something like, after this crisis, after this lockdown, in which important way do I want to change my life? And now let's open our heart, feel our chest expanded, and listen for the answer in our heart. So you can try that technique on your own at home. If your mind is very restless, do more rounds of that even count breathing. And gaze up here through the brain, out into the distance to stimulate and develop the frontal lobe of the brain. It's scientific that by developing this lobe of the brain, we can bring so many wonderful directions and decisions and solutions into our life. I hope that this tip helps you. Joy to you.